Reap rewards. Thank yourself. A project you've been working on is coming to an end. With that comes relief, but also a feeling of what's next. Today, simply bask in the joy of completion. List the ways you forged ahead when you were unsure you could. Thank yourself for your own resolve. It seems as if you have been working. You really do need to thank yourself, baby. You've been doing a lot. You might be really drained. You might be feeling like, I'm not doing enough. But you are. You're doing a lot of stuff. And it's all really good. It's all coming into fruition. You coughing and shit. You need to use that damn throat chakra and go ahead and thank yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back and say, I am thankful for my steps. I am thankful for the steps that I have taken. Bitch, I'm that one. Let's see what the problem is. If you hear watching or reading, maybe needing to thank yourself, but I feel like it's more. So we're going to tap into that. I really feel like you need to stop listening to the shit that people are saying. I imagined you may be climbing up a tree, and then as soon as somebody starts saying something to you, they just bashing you. They even trying to throw some apples at you or something, but then it's like they didn't even hit you with the apple and you failed. You want to know why? Because you're so focused on what they saying instead of sitting up trying to get to the top of that tree like you was already planning on doing. You was planning on getting to the top of that tree and sitting on one of the strong branches and just sitting there to relax, because, you know, climbing up a tree, that really does take a good amount of effort. You feel me? That takes you being strong. That takes your willingness. That takes you being very clear on what it is that you're doing and actually taking a risk, and also paying attention to what branches are just flimsy as hell. So you was doing good, but then you started focusing on this person and what the fuck they got to say, when you really need to stop worrying about that shit, because who gives a fuck? Like, obviously you give a fuck. Let me not say who gives a fuck, because we already know that you give a fuck. But yeah. See, journey in reverse. Journey in reverse, and then it's 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. So it's like you have choices. You have the choice to focus on getting to the top of that tree and sitting on that branch that you just knew you was gonna sit on and you was gonna relax on. You could choose that, or you could choose to focus on what other people are thinking and saying about you. You could choose to think about how people are trying to bash you and they want you to fall off that tree. You don't have to focus on that. The more you focus on that, the more you focus on that, the bigger the possibility is that you're gonna fall off that fucking tree and bust your damn head open. So yeah, it don't have nothing to do with you, bro. Stop going into stuff that don't have nothing to do with you. Yeah, that person, they was throwing the apples at you and they was talking shit, you feel me? But they wasn't up there in that tree with you. They weren't. They was down on the ground, worried about what the fuck you was doing, you know? And you didn't have to pour into that. Stop doing shit just because. Just get away from the bullshit. Come out your fucking business. Really. Because when you go do your own shit and you don't focus on what's going on and you just get away from that shit and just go mind your business, you won't have to have hope that apple won't hit you, because you getting far away from them. They don't even got no fucking aim to hit you to where you at. Now they do. If you sit up and stop right here, they right here. You stop right here, yeah, they might be able to hit your ass. But if you just keep on climbing and going up and going to mind your business, you need to go do your work and shit. They gonna end up giving up.